بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Today, God willing, we're going to revise together for the English exam of the second semester, God willing. So it's going to be on Tuesday, God willing, and it's going to be during the English session, God willing. What we're going to do is to start with the revision itself that I have uploaded to Classera. We're going to do it together. Teacher is going to explain every aspect that you're going to face in the exam and the way of doing the exam on Classera, which is like usual to everyone now because we have spent 2 years doing that. Then we're going to move on to some of the PPTs. Teacher wants to go back to some of the PPTs to re-explain things, okay? So we're going to start with the English revision here, as you can see. So we're going to the story that has been written by Teacher Melek and Teacher Abir. Okay, this story is going to have a big impression on my kids. So I'm super proud to have written this small story. As you can see, it's a drama. It's the same genre of the Fabulous Perpetual Motion Machine, and it's almost talking about the same topic with different settings, characters, and different conversations or dialogues between the characters. So as you can see here, we have scene one, the settings, where exactly a room in the upper part of the house. Al-Gharaiba brothers, we are talking about Mustafa and Marwan, of course, are working on a strange bicycle with two wings. So they are creating a bicycle with two wings, which is half covered with a sheet, okay? So, my boys, please, during the exam, you have to read the passage carefully, okay? And to pay attention to, so sorry for that, to the details because it's going to help you a lot, okay? Now we have Islam entering, okay? Islam Ashraf al-Masri, of course. Okay, Marwan, Mustafa, what is this about? He's asking, what are you doing, both of you? Jana, a girl with them in the story, she said, are you going to show us your big invention? The science fair will take place tomorrow. So Marwan and Mustafa are taking part in the science fair. Mustafa said, be patient, Jana. You know the meaning of being patient? You have to wait, okay? We have explained this before, okay? Be patient, Jana. We are about to finish. We are about to finish means we are going to finish soon. Marwan, while knocking with a hammer, everyone knows what is a hammer. Shall we reveal it now, Mustafa? Okay, what do you think, Mustafa? Shall we reveal it now? To reveal means to uncover, to disclose, to unveil. We have studied that together. Ammar, Kamal, and Jarrah shouted excitedly, show us the fabulous flying bicycle, please. So Ammar, Kamal, and Jarrah, they want to see the bicycle. Tala, another girl in the story, she said, oh my God, boys are impatient as usual. It means that the boys, they cannot wait, okay? They want to see everything. They are always excited. Not like girls, okay? They're going to be cool, okay? Cooler than boys. Everyone was surprised when Mustafa uncovered the two-winged machine. They were surprised because it's a fabulous machine, of course. Based on your understanding of the previous passage, answer the following questions. Please, you're going to answer the questions according to the passage, not according to you, okay? Or according to a movie that we have watched, or according to the story of the fabulous perpetual motion machine. No, according to the passage, this passage. So, who built the bicycle? We are talking about the two brothers. Of course, we are talking about Kamal and Ammar. No, they didn't build the bicycle. Mustafa and Marwan, yes, they are the ones who built the bicycle. I'm not so good with the pen in Microsoft Word. Okay, Jana and Tala, no. So it's an easy question. All what you have to do is to read the passage carefully. The second question, why were Kamal, Jarrah, and Ammar excited? Because they finally built the bicycle? No, they did not. They did not build the bicycle. Because Jana decided to help them? It's not even mentioned in the story. Jana did not decide to help them. Because they wanted to see the fabulous invention? Yes, that's why they were excited. Okay. Why were the friends surprised by the end? Remember when Mustafa uncovered the machine, everyone was surprised. Okay, because Mustafa revealed the extraordinary machine. Yes, of course, that's why. Okay, because Marwan decided to let everyone try it. No, Marwan did not decide in the passage to let everyone try it. Okay, we didn't even talk about the trial. Okay, because Tala said that they were impatient. No, are they surprised because Tala said they were not impatient? No. They were surprised because they saw the machine when it was uncovered by Mustafa al-Gharaiba. Now, what did Tala mean when she said that the boys are usually impatient? Okay, we have explained the word impatient. It's the total opposite of being patient. When you are patient, it means that you can wait. Okay, however, when you are impatient, it means that you cannot wait for anything. So, that the boys can wait for a long time before discovering something? No, they cannot wait. Impatient means that the boys cannot wait for a long time before discovering something. Okay, that was the passage. And believe me, my boys, your passage is going to be as easy as this one. Okay, it's not hard. And I believe everyone is going to be able to solve it. God willing. Reading comprehension. The fabulous perpetual motion machine, of course. Based on your understanding of the following stories, answer the following questions. We are talking about, so sorry for that. We are talking about one story. Do not answer according to you. Do not answer according to you. Do not answer according to a movie. Do not answer according to a video that you have watched. Do not answer according to your parents, according to the story. Domingo did not believe Domingo did not believe his siblings. We have said that the siblings are brothers and sisters. And he proved that they were cheating. That's true. Yes, he did not believe them, okay? When they uncovered the machine for the first time, he said, "What? A perpetual motion machine? It cannot exist. Never." Okay? And he proved that they were cheating when he went and got the encyclopedia and he showed them the rules of the thermodynamics and he said, "It cannot exist. So sorry." Okay? And they admitted that they were cheating. Okay? Now the second question is, Joycey was the one who uncovered the machine. Yes, she was. Okay? And we had the feeling that it was even by mistake. Okay? She, if you go back to the story, she touched the sheet and the sheet was removed. Okay? So I believe that everyone has understood the story with teacher Malik perfectly. Okay? Now choose the correct answer depending on what you have understood from the fabulous perpetual motion machine. What is a drama? We have said that like 10 times because every day we're going to have a little teacher who is going to ask about the genre. So a drama is a descriptive essay that was written to be told? No, it's not a descriptive essay, okay? It's not a descriptive essay. It's a story that was written to be acted out to an audience. Correct. It's a historical story which is fictional at the same time. Of course, it's not. We are talking about a play here. We are talking about a drama. We are talking about a story that was written to be acted out for an audience. So when we say the twins, we are talking about Lily and Carlos, of course, Lily Perez and Carlos Perez. They found the idea of the project in an old book which belonged to their mother. Not correct. By browsing the internet, and we have explained the meaning of to browse is to choose, not only or to look in something, okay, or to look for something, okay, in the internet or in the closet, even if you are looking for clothes, for example. By searching the town's library, they didn't even mention that they went to the library. Vocabulary. We have 5 words in vocabulary, which is too easy, okay? All what you have to do is to revise those words, okay? So to upload, teacher has explained this and we have practiced this together to upload. Is it to show disapproval? Automatically it's not correct. To show approval and appreciation by clapping your hands, of course it is. To feel neutral about something and not to interfere. You know, the meaning of being neutral, you're going to find two people who are fighting and you're going to say, I don't care, okay? I'm not on either side. I'm not going to help this one or this one, okay? So it's not correct, of course. To show approval and appreciation by clapping your hands, that's the correct one. Now let's go to browsing, and we have already explained it like 2 minutes ago. To take a close look at something, no. Not to pay attention while doing something, no. To look for something, to search randomly or casually. That's the correct one, my boys. That's the exact definition that we have studied together. Even the PPT of vocabulary is uploaded to Classera. You can find it. Now let's move to fabulous. Everyone knows the meaning of fabulous, okay? If you're going to ask any of my students, they're going to say extraordinary, great, amazing, automatically, because they know it. So an old machine which was created long ago. No. The feeling of being unhappy and unsatisfied. No. Extraordinary, great, especially good or unique, of course, that's the correct answer, okay? So you can see that we have revised, we're going to revise like 4 words out of 5. All what you have to do is to go back and revise the 5th word, which is project, of course, okay? So inspecting, to examine something closely, to view randomly or casually, to plan a task. Of course, it's to examine something closely, just like the inspector of the policeman or the patrolman. We have talked about this before. We have said that to inspect, just like an inspector, you're going to look for clues, okay, if you are looking for a criminal, for example. Spelling. What I want you to do, my boys, is to go back to the 40 words that we have studied together in spelling, because I'm going to revise with you only 6 words. I'm coming back to the PPTs to try to re-explain the words, okay, in a very quick way, because I don't have enough time on this program on Bandicam, okay? I'm trying my best to get the full version, God willing. I got it, then I lost it, so I'm going to get it again. So we don't have enough time to revise all the words. What I want you to do is to revise all the words to make sure that you're going to write all the words, God willing. So, shake or shaking ground, what is it? It's an earthquake, and the right way of writing it is the first one, of course. Okay, you have to revise this. I cannot help you a lot. Okay, cooks use this to measure ingredients. It's a teaspoon. Of course, the third one is the correct way of spelling it. Some kind of night clothes. We're talking about pajamas. Pajamas. Number 2, of course, that's the correct way. To guess something in the future, to predict, is to estimate. That's the correct way of writing it or spelling it. Of course, you have to go back to the other words. Okay, you still have 36 words that we have studied together. You have to make sure that you are able to write them all. Now, choose the correct principal part of the verb. And here I'm gonna re-explain for everyone. So please, teacher is gonna be much of a help today. So pay attention to teacher. So the parts that we have studied together are present, past, present participle, and past participle. Okay, so here we go. In the present, how do I know, teacher, and we have explained this together, how do I know that this part of the verb is a present Verb, we are talking about regular verbs. We have said with I, you, we, and they, you're going to find the verb as it is. It's not going to change. For example, I say I go, you go. All what we're going to do is to omit the to, okay? It's a bare infinitive with to. When you're going to omit the to, you're going to have here the verb itself. I go, for example, you go, we go, they go. Clear? We are talking about regular verbs. Okay? Even verb to be is not going to be here. So no need to talk about it. Okay? We are talking about regular verbs. Our lesson was about the regular verbs. Okay? So with he, she, and it, you're going to find an S by the end. Whether you're going to find an S by itself, just like in play, plays, or you're going to find IES just like to try, tries, or you're going to find ES just like go, goes, okay? You will always find an S added to the verb. And then you're going to say this is a regular verb which ends with an S, okay? Automatically you're going to say this is the present. However, the past, if you're going to have ed by the end, okay, and that's why we're not going to talk about go here in the past, because go is going to be an irregular verb in the past, okay? In the past you're going to have only regular verbs ending in ed. Whenever you have find a verb, for example, okay, which ends in ed, okay, you're going to say this is a verb which is in the past tense. However, pay attention. If you're going to find have or has or had plus a verb plus ed, this is going to be a past participle, not present participle. Okay? So if you find an ed after the verb by itself, that's gonna be a past. However, if you find a verb plus ed, but before that verb you're going to have, has, or had, that's gonna be a past participle. Okay? So we have explained the past, the present, and the past participle. Now the present participle, it's the easiest. Whenever you see ing by the end of the verb and you're going to have is, and are before the verb. So I'm going to say, for example, I am playing. And yes, it's playing, not playing. No one is going to pronounce the ing in American English, okay? I'm playing. He is playing. They are playing, okay? You're going to have the ing by the end. It's going to be automatically a present participle. It's going to be automatically a present participle. You have to watch and re-watch this part, okay? A lot of times. So I'm going to erase it so I can answer the questions with you, my boys. Okay? So you can go back with the video and watch it again and again and again, okay? To make sure that you understand the different parts, okay, of the regular verbs, okay? The different principal parts, okay? So here what we have, he has done his homework, okay? We're not supposed to have done, because done is a verb which is irregular, okay? So let's say he has studied well, okay, for the exam. Okay? So I have an ed by the end. Whoa, then it's a past. No, it's not, because before the verb I have has. So is it present? No, it's not. Is it past? No, it's not. Is it past participle? Yes, it is. It's a past participle. The sign of the past participle, I repeat, have, has, had, or has, plus verb, plus ed. Of course, we are talking about regular verbs. Now, the second one, whoa, easy. Teacher told us that whenever we have ing, it's gonna be automatically a present participle. So if I have am, is, are, plus verb plus ing, it's gonna be present participle. So here we are talking about the four principal parts of the verb. Okay, we are talking about regular verbs. Okay, we are talking about present, past, present participle, and past participle. However, here we're going to talk about tenses. When does the verb take place? When did it take place? Okay, we are talking about the time. So many students participated. Ed automatically it's a past. But you have to go back to your books. You're going to find some verbs which are irregular that we have studied together. Maybe you're going to have them in the exam. But I'm not going to incorporate any verb that we haven't studied, okay? We're going to have the verbs that we have studied together in the pages, okay, mentioned in the weekly plan. That's why you have to go back to the weekly plan and you have to revise them, okay? So ed is the sign of the simple past tense, okay, with regular verbs. However, if we take a verb, just like, for example, verb to be, the past is going to be was or were. And you have to revise them because we have studied them together in the book, okay? However, the second one, I will come to school tomorrow to meet my teacher. So I have will. We have said that if we have will or going to, and we have explained the difference between will and going to, both are the future, but one of them is planned future, the other one is not a planned future, it's an unplanned future. I will come to school tomorrow to meet my teacher. So automatically will and going to, it's gonna be future automatically. Okay. Let me go back now. I'm going back to, we have explained the principal parts of regular verbs. I'm going back to the compound words, okay? I'm talking about spelling here. Take a look. We had this one. We are talking about the teaspoon. We had this one in the revision, okay? Maybe we're going to have it in the exam again. Maybe we're not, okay? But you still have a lot of words that we're going to read together, and you have to be able to spell them by yourself. We have said that compound words are going to be made of two words or two nouns, just like tea and spoon, and we have explained this. Grass and hopper, we have said that to hop is to jump. So it's an insect that jumps on the grass. Homesick, when you feel like a bad feeling when you are away from your country or your home, you're going to miss your home. Barefoot, when you're going to walk without shoes, especially on the shore of the beach. A courthouse is the place where the judge is going to make or to take decisions. An earthquake, we have done it together in the revision. A rowboat is going to be a boat with oars to move it. Okay, you have to make sure that you spell the words correctly. A scrapbook is a book in which you're going to have all the photos of your family, for example. A countryside is totally the opposite of an urban side, okay, or a city, okay. This is a rural region. You're going to have a lot of cows, trees, and so on, okay. This is a lightweight boxer. It's the opposite of heavyweight, okay. Lightweight is someone not like teacher, because teacher is 92 kilograms. This one, he is like 65 or 60 kilograms, okay. So the fish hook, I love fishing, and I have two fish hooks here, okay? So a fish hook is the last part that you're going to have on your line when you're going to be fishing, okay? So a hook to fish. So fish is a noun and fish is a verb, okay? A spotlight, if you are an actor, you're going to be always in the spotlight. We're going to have light like concentrated on you, okay? Blindfold, we have done this when we were playing the spelling bee, okay, when we were having the competition of the spelling bee, okay. You're going to walk blindfold, okay. You're going to be covered. Your eyes are going to be covered, so you're not going to be able to see anything, okay. A whirlpool, pay attention. If you're swimming in a place full of whirlpools, it's going to be a dangerous place, of course. Then a tablespoon is going to be bigger than the teaspoon, of course. Table and spoon, the two words. Then a greenhouse is a house. It's not really a house. It's a place which is closed, and you're going to have plants inside it. That's why they call it green, because it's green out of the million plants we have inside. Okay, so a postcard is a card that you're going to send to your teacher, okay, from Egypt, for example, or Jordan. Okay, it's gonna be it's gonna have, for example, the pyramids on the other side, or Al Petra in the other side. Okay, a hummingbird is a bird that I wish one day to raise in my house. They told me you cannot do it. You're going to have it in the backyard of your house. Okay, so sorry, my phone is ringing. Okay, you're going to have it in the backyard of your house, and it's gonna be making a sound when moving its wings. Subhanal Khallaq. It's gonna be humming. Okay, you're going to hear that kind of noise. So a thumb tack, you're going to use your thumb to fix it. Okay, on a built-in, for example. And built-in is a word that we're going to have in the next PPT, okay? And you have to make sure how to write it. We have done compound words. That's the second one. So let's go back here. Yes, let's go back. We're coming back to week 1. Yes. So spelling. Yes, we have studied in spelling the schwa, the lightest sound in English. We have said it's not a vowel, but it's gonna take the place of the vowel. It's gonna be like this. The schwa is going to link two consonants. Okay, just like here, jewel. You're not going to hear e. However, we have an e here, so it's going to be jewel, jewel. Okay, it's going to link the sound w and the sound l, of course. Okay, then some people are going to pronounce it Chicago. No, it's not. It's Chicago. Okay, so you're going to have a schwa here. Okay, instead of having an I, you're not going to say Chicago. No, you're going to say Chicago. Or some people, they say that we can have a schwa here too, in the place of a, so it's going to be Chicago. Okay, you're not going to pronounce the I or the a. Okay, so Chicago is a city, a famous city in the United States of America. Okay, tropical, you see, it's not tropical, it's tropical. So here, the A is not going to be pronounced. It's going to be replaced with a schwa, which is the slightest sound in English, I repeat. Then we have senses. Okay, we're going to have a schwa here instead of having a U. Okay, senses is when the government is moving from one house to another, and they're going to say, how many people are inside this house? You're going to say 6 people, and they're going to be counting the number of people in a place. Kingdom, so it's not kingdom, it's kingdom. Dim. So the schwa here is linking the D and the M, okay, the two sounds. Then pajamas, so it's not pajamas. Some people are going to pronounce pajamas. No, it's pajamas. So here we're going to have a schwa, according to the pronunciation, of course. The Australians, the Americans, the Canadians, the South Africans, the English people even, okay, everyone, they have their own way of pronouncing the words, okay, according to the dialect. Built-in. So this one is going to be a schwa, and this one is going to be a schwa. So some people are going to say built-in. No, it's not. It's built-in. So we have a schwa here, and we have a schwa here. Terrific. Between the F and the K sound, we're going to have a schwa. Gasoline. It's not gasoline. Okay, it's gasoline. Here we're going to have a schwa too. Gasoline. So to estimate, yes, believe it or not, yes, it's not estimate, it's estimate. Okay, so it's going to be a schwa here too. Carnival, a schwa here between the V and the L. To celebrate, everyone knows what is the meaning of to celebrate. Okay, you're going to have a schwa here too. You're going to say celebrate. It's gonna be celebrate. That's the slightest sound in English. Tomorrow, yes, it's not tomorrow, it's tomorrow. So you're going to have a schwa here, tomorrow. To illustrate, it's not to illustrate, it's to illustrate, illustrate. A schwa here too. It's going to be to draw pictures, of course. To operate, operate. To operate, that's a schwa too, okay, the slightest sound in English. A garage, ridge. A schwa here between the R and the G. Humidity, it's not humidity, It's humidity. So we have a schwa here and we have a schwa here. Okay? Between the M and the D and the D and the T. We're not going to say humidity. No, it's going to be humidity. Humidity. Then we're going to have elegant. Schwa here and schwa here. Because you're not going to say elegant. You're going to say elegant. So the schwa is taking the place of the E and the A. Celery. So schwa here too. Then we have finished. Everyone, please make sure that you're going to watch this video several times. Please, it's too important. Then please, if you have any questions, try to contact teacher. I'm going to be glad to re-explain anything for you. Thank you so much. I love you all. See you on Monday. We're going to give you more advices. And on Tuesday, we're going to have the exam. Thank you so much. Make sure that you're going to do the activity, the handwriting activity. It's too important too. Thank you and goodbye.